Welcome to Marketing Matchmaker, the show where coaches, consultants, service providers, and business owners learn the inside secrets to growing your business, increasing your revenue, and scaling your impact without sacrificing your freedom. If you're ready to unlock the strategies that will help you attract your ideal clients, refine your message, and build a business that truly supports the life you want, then stick around because today's episode is packed with insights and action items you need to take your business to the next level. Let's dive in. Hey there, welcome back to part 2. If you listened to the last episode, you know we dove headfirst into building out your plan for the next year. So reviewing 2024 and setting crystal clear goals for 2025. But here's the truth. Goals are just a starting point. Without a solid strategy, without actionable steps to back them up, they're just wishful thinking. So that's what today's episode is all about. Building an actionable marketing plan that will actually turn your goals into reality. In the last episode, we were talking about what worked this year, what didn't work this year, and how to set those SMART goals that will help you guide you into next year. So if you missed it, I highly recommend you hit pause and check out part 1 of this episode because everything we cover today is about executing these goals with precision and focus. Now, if you've got your GPS set, it's time to talk about how to actually get where you want to go. So today we're breaking it all down. How to choose the right marketing channels, how to build a content plan, how to set your timelines, and most importantly, how to stay strategic and not reactive in your marketing. So if you're tired of chasing shiny objects and really want to create a marketing plan that gets results, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and make next year the year your marketing truly levels up. We're going to start with choosing your marketing channels. Your marketing channels are those places, almost like vehicles, that really drive your message to your audience. To be effective, you need to evaluate which channels are really delivering the most value. That's one of the things that we discussed last time, which is looking back to see what worked. So when you're evaluating your performance here, you want to start by looking at your current platforms, your social media, your email marketing, your paid traffic, your podcasts, your YouTube channel. Which ones are generating the most ROI this year? Which channels drove the most leads and conversions? By focusing on the platforms that delivered results, you're better able to maximize your effort. But you're not able to know that if you don't actually take a minute to evaluate those channels. I also want to caution you on chasing shiny objects. I get it. It is incredibly tempting to try every new platform or every new marketing trend that pops up or follow every guru or buy from every guru out there. But here's the truth. You don't need to be everywhere. Instead of spreading yourself too thin, zero in on the channels and the marketing efforts that truly resonate with your audience. Are they hanging out on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on YouTube? Are they podcast listeners? Are they engaging on your email? Double down on what's been working and really focus in at least the next 6 months on one channel. Because I guarantee you that if you focus on one channel heavily for 6 months, you will see progress, especially if it's the one that your ideal clients are most likely to be on. All that said, don't be afraid to explore new or emerging platforms in the next coming year. Keep an eye out on industry trends because maybe your audience is starting to engage more with TikTok than they are on Instagram, or maybe it's a new social media platform entirely. If you have the resources, experiment strategically with these new channels. But don't ever lose sight of your core platform. Make sure that you are always active and engaged on the one platform that your audience is on. If you want to experiment, do it in a way that doesn't overextend you. Speaking of being on platforms, content planning is going to be incredibly helpful long term. What I often see business owners doing when it comes to content is doing it day to day or week to week. They may be on their social media every day, and that, my friends, can be exhausting, and it's not necessary. But content is the fuel for your marketing engine. If your content isn't engaging or targeted or consistent, your marketing will fall flat. So if you haven't already, now is the perfect time to really map out your content calendar for next year. Content planning should revolve around your goals and the initiatives you're going to implement in order to get to those goals for the year. Whether you're launching a new product, service, solution, group, course, promoting, growing your email list, align your content with these specific goals. Every piece of content should have a purpose, whether it's building your brand awareness, driving conversion, or nurturing your existing audience. The next step is to create a content calendar. And what I mean by that is plot out your entire year by quarters and months. This will help you to then create content for every month. When do you have your launches? Are there promotions or seasonal events that you want to capitalize on? If you're a health coach, maybe that's that spring, jumping into spring or the new year so that you're able to get that beach body, whatever that might be. Make sure that you're able to plot out the entire year. It makes it so much easier later. Then use these moments, these key time frames around your business to plan your content. These are going to be your anchor points, the spots within your year that tell you exactly what's going on. So if you know that you have a launch coming up, say in March, January and February are all going to be around building up an audience in order to open the doors for that launch. It is so much easier if you plan this out ahead of time rather than going month to month or even day to day around your content. I will tell you, people get exhausted with content because they are not doing it in a way that is time effective and that is strategic. And the last piece around your content would really be to vary your content formats. Your audience consumes content in different ways, so mix it up. Balance those blog posts with social media, with video, with podcasts and email campaigns. Keep your audience engaged with different platforms and different ways to connect with them so that you're able to better reach them and meet them where they are. And remember, consistency is always the key to success when it comes to your marketing, especially around your content. Now I want to talk about the strategic roadmap for next year. When you take the time to really craft out a well thought out marketing strategy, you're no longer wasting time or resources on tactics that don't serve you. You're operating with purpose. You're using the channels that deliver results, and you're mapping out content that really fuels your business growth. This ensures that every move you make next year is aligned with your overall goals. It helps to keep you on track for success so you are better able to take that next step. So plan intentionally and make next year the best year yet. When you are looking at planning your overall marketing strategy, make sure that you are setting a marketing budget, because you can't market effectively without a budget. It is one thing to have a big goal and killer strategies. But if you're not allocating the right resources to back them up, you're going to be stuck spinning your wheels. That's why setting realistic marketing budgets is crucial every year. So, take a minute to step back and think about, what resources do you need in order to hit your goals? Whether you're planning to invest in paid ads or content creation or new software or hiring additional team members, make sure you're putting your money where it counts. Your budget should always align directly with your goals. Your marketing budget should honestly be 10 to 30% of your overall spend within your business. If it is not, I guarantee you are not getting the results that you're wanting. So if increasing brand awareness is your top priority, for example, you might want to allocate more towards social media paid ads or towards influencer partnerships. If lead generation is your ultimate goal, you might want to allocate more money to building out an effective funnel, maybe running ads or maybe doing some partnerships or affiliate marketing. Make sure that you are prioritizing your budget, because not everything requires a huge budget, and some things do need proper funding to be successful. If certain things like Facebook ads have consistently delivered a solid ROI, don't hesitate to up your spend there. And on the other side, if creating high quality video content is essential for your audience, invest in the right tools or expertise to make that happen. Because we are starting now with creating this budget, we're able to think ahead. So don't just set your budget for the first quarter. Make sure to allocate funds throughout the year for your major campaigns, your launches, your promotions. Being strategic with your budget planning really will help you to avoid those last minute scrambles for cash later. It will help you to understand where to spend your money throughout the year, and also, depending on how things go, where to increase it. When you are creating this marketing plan, strategically mapping out your year is going to be so incredibly beneficial. The way I like to look at this is, what is my end goal for the end of next year? So if it's December 31st of 20 whatever, what's the goal? And then work backwards from there so that you're able to know what you need at every month, every quarter, every week in order to hit that goal. Creating a timeline gives you a clear roadmap to follow. Ensuring that all of your campaigns, your launches, and your marketing efforts are rolled out on a schedule will help you to really capitalize on every piece of next year. Start by dividing the year into 4 quarters. Assign those key projects and campaigns into each quarter based on the goals or the season, if that's the way your market runs. For example, if you plan on launching a new product in quarter 2, start building your marketing timeline around that. Include your pre-launch content, your promotional ads, your post-launch follow-up, all of the pieces that are going to help you get to the next level with that launch. Also, set milestones and deadlines. Once you've mapped out the quarters, add specific milestones and deadlines for each project. This might include deadlines for launching new ad campaigns or content rollout or completing a product, service, a course. These clear milestones will not only help keep you on track, they're also going to hold you accountable for hitting your targets throughout the year. Really understanding that I need to grow my list by 1,000 in order to make this launch in the second quarter successful helps you to establish how many people each month you need to grow your email list by. Those milestones help to make the goals successful. And also stay flexible, because while having a plan is essential, remember that things change. The world changes, the economy changes. Make sure your timeline has a little bit of flexibility built into it so that you're able to adjust when the opportunity rises. You never know. Maybe you're called on the stage with Oprah and that blows up your business in a way that you never knew. Having that flexibility within your business will help you get to where you want to go, because sometimes our path deviates a little. We go on those detours, and sometimes those detours are the most fun. It also helps you to understand that if certain strategies aren't delivering the results you expected, you're able to pivot away from them. Maybe something that worked last year just isn't working. That's okay. What's not okay is being so rigid that you're unwilling to try something else. Having a structure between balance. Let me rewind that. Having a balance between structure and flexibility is the key to staying on track and adapting to new things as they come up, as new opportunities arise. When you combine a really intelligent budget with a well-planned timeline, you're able to set this marketing plan, this marketing strategy up for success. You'll know exactly where your resources are going and when key marketing efforts need to happen. This level of organization ensures that you're not just reacting to everything that comes your way. You're planning strategically to make the most of your time and money and being flexible. Speaking of flexible, planning is crucial, but don't let it trap you in this analysis paralysis. Once you've created your marketing strategy, you've set your goals, you've built your budget, and you've mapped out your timeline, it is time to actually take action and execute on that. Getting caught in this endless cycle of planning without action is a really common pitfall. You don't have to have everything perfect before you start. Sometimes the best insights come after you've stepped into it, after you've gotten started. The key is to start implementing your strategy. Get your marketing efforts in motion so that you're better able to understand what's working and what's not. Be ready to pivot when necessary. Things rarely go 100% according to plan, and that is okay. Be willing to be open and curious. Whether it's an ad campaign that doesn't perform or a product launch that needs to be delayed, keeping your flexibility in mind, be brave enough to make adjustments as you go. The beauty of having a well thought out plan is that you'll always have the bigger picture to refer back to. You will have that GPS. So when unexpected changes happen, you can pivot without losing momentum or feeling overwhelmed. The combination of taking action and adapting is what turns a good plan into a great execution. So take some time this week to review everything that we've gone over. Look at your metrics, look at your wins and your losses, everything. Identify the one lesson that you've learned this year and use it to shape your next year's strategy. That one insight could be the difference between repeating the same mistakes or leveling up. All right. I know I jumped into a lot of information over these 2 episodes. We looked at what worked and what didn't in 2024 so that we could learn the lessons from the wins and the losses. We want to set clear, actionable goals that align with where you want to take your business, and then build a marketing strategy that supports those goals and connects with your audience. Make sure to set your budget and timeline to make sure that you've got the resources and structure you need in order to make this successful. And lastly, make sure that you are taking action while remembering to stay flexible. Plans are important, but so is adapting when things don't go as expected. I really hope today's episode gave you clarity and maybe a little confidence on how to map out a successful year. Remember that with the right plan in place, you're setting yourself up to hit those goals and take your business to the next level. And here's the thing. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed trying to get this plan set, you don't have to do it alone. Head over to yourmarketingmatchmaker.com and schedule a free strategy session. I promise you'll walk away with at least one actionable item that will help you grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact. Let's finish out this year strong and make next year even better. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to Apple, iTunes, and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.